Aqua gang, gang, gang. What to do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarius soul family, my Aqua gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what it is that we need to know in addition to what's already come out for my beautiful Aqua gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are general, guys, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. If you're a cross watcher and you happen to be dealing with an Aquarius, just place yourself where you belong in the storylines. Once again, don't force anything to fit, guys. If you would take a moment and smash that like button, it helps with the engagement on this platform and it helps people find us, guys, okay? So click the like button if you don't mind, and if you have not already made it official, we would love to have you join the fam. We would love to have you, okay? Click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. So somebody is definitely pretending, okay? The great pretender. I feel like this person wants to speak with you really bad. I feel like they want to reconcile. They want to make up. They want to kiss and make up. They want to come back together with you, but they don't want to be the one to pull the trigger. Very first card out. You are stronger than I thought, okay, with an exclamation mark. So this person definitely underestimated your desire for them or your emotional attachment for them. I feel like they may have overestimated it, okay? Place it at a higher value than what it actually is, or at least they're having second thoughts about how much you liked them, how much you love them, how much you care about them, or how attached you actually were to them. They're actually kind of viewing it as, did you put on a front? Did you pretend? Because they thought that you would have come back a lot sooner. So this is definitely somebody who has been waiting. And I feel like their patience is running out. Now, once again, they are pretending as if they don't care, okay? We are fresh out of fucks to give, but that's in the reverse, right? So I feel like their patience is definitely weighing on them, okay? I feel like they really were banking on you calling them almost immediately after this argument, after this disagreement, after this separation. Maybe they called your bluff. There's something here. There's definitely a disconnect in communication to where the two of you are either no contact or you're not speaking for the time being. Now, for those of you who have not broken this off completely, this person is struggling with the fact that you are able to stay away longer and they're the ones fiending. They're like, well, is Aquarius thinking about me too? Like, they don't necessarily know how you're feeling. They're trying to gauge it. They thought that they would be able to do that easier if you were the one to contact them first, right? If you were the one to open up that line of communication first. Okay, extend the olive branch first. For some of you, you always do it. Okay, so this could be why they kind of thought it was just habitual, right? They thought it was a habit. For others of you, this could be like the first disagreement. This could be the first and the last, right? It's just going to be different for all of you. However, in terms of this person's energy specifically, I definitely feel like they thought you had a weakness for them, okay? An emotional weakness, something that would have had you contacting them a lot sooner. They are really stressing out, guys. I'm not gonna hold you. They're stressing the fuck out that they haven't heard from you, okay? Because it's almost making them feel like you deem them to be replaceable or you're good without them. This is somebody who likes to be in relationships where they feel like they're needed, or they feel like the person is more emotionally attached than they are. It kind of comforts them. It is a way to coddle themselves, okay? Shoot me a little comment down below, guys. Just a little, hey girl, hey, let's have some discourse down below. This is very interesting. So you are stronger than I thought you were, okay? You are stronger than I thought. I don't know what the fuck they thought. What you thought? I don't know, but you're definitely not coming off as the person that they feel like they got to know, or the person that they feel like they studied. You're doing things different. You've taken a pivot. You kind of have taken a side road here. So they are confused. They're confusion. So we have, I'm cool, right? With a little bit of distance, a little bit of time, and then they're like, no, really, I'm not though, right? With all of these exclamation marks. So this is somebody who will come to the realization that maybe they're going to have to be the one to pull the trigger on this, to actually reach out to you. They are taking a hit to their self-esteem for that, you guys, because at least if they're fiending to hear from you, if you reach out first, this is their thought process, right? If you were to reach out first and open up those lines of communication first, then at least they know that you are feeling similar to them. But because you've just kind of dusted your hands of this, it is what it is, and kind of gone your own way, you just like left it alone. they're almost obsessing over this now, right? But it also is placing them in this position where they feel like your choice is, like, you have the choice, you have the upper hand. At least if you reached out first, because they were expecting to hear from you a long time ago. They were expecting a text message that same day is what I'm hearing. Okay, days ago, almost immediately. So this person thought that your feelings for them were stronger than your self-control, stronger than your will. There's also this idea that they feel like they play a bigger role in your life than they actually do. They're coming to this realization now, and that is really bothering them. Okay, like I said, they're taking multiple hits to this self-esteem due to your lack of communication or just your lack of care. Okay, the idea that you actually don't care. They feel like, damn, if I feel like this, and Aquarius does too, then you would have been reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Or you would have at least responded. So we have secret love. So it says, I've kept my love for you a secret. It's too complicated to explain, right? So now they're throwing that L word out there. It does very much so feel like love to this person now. It is because of the intensity of their desire to hear from you, their desire to be with you. It's giving people want what they don't have. People want what they can't have, is what I'm hearing. Because why would you have kept this a secret? So this is somebody who definitely played games. You also will be surprised about this for the majority of you because you don't understand that this person's feelings for you were much stronger than they let on. This is the type to play it cool, calm, and collected as if they could get another you in another minute, right? Like they can get another you in another day. They have plenty of options. They're that guy. They're that girl. They don't need to force things. They don't need to chase after things. They don't need to simp. They don't need to, make their emotions known. They definitely use that as a defense mechanism. So this person definitely deems having emotions for someone, like falling in love, being in right? Really desiring to be around someone, the butterflies in your stomach, right? The weakness that you feel when they text or whatever. They deem those behaviors, those feelings, those actions as weak. They feel like that's weak. So they feel like they're the ones now acting out or they're wanting to. They don't want to look crazy. Okay. Yeah. See, we have some desperation coming here. So they do feel like, so this person definitely has a skewed way of viewing like having feelings for someone. They view it as a weakness, right? So this is something that they did not want to show. And I don't know what brought this connection to this separation point to where they're no longer in as much control as they thought that they would be. But the fact that you are not engaging with them sooner, or the fact that you have not opened up this door sooner, you have not opened the line of communication, you have not checked on them, you have not called to see about them, you have not checked in, like you have just kind of disappeared, is stressing them the fuck out. Okay, I do feel like this person wishes that they maybe would have communicated how much they really did like you, or how much they really were falling for you, how much they really loved you. They feel like maybe it might be too late, or that your fucks to give have run out. Okay, so there's something about you really caring. Okay, only take this part if it resonates. I feel like it might be for a small portion of you. This would have been a relationship that ran the course of at least a year. Okay, 6 months to a year or longer. And during the course of that connection, during the course of that time, right, during the span of that time, you would have gone back and forth with this person. You have had arguments with them before. It hasn't been this bad. These are their thoughts, not mine. Okay. In their mind, it hasn't been this bad, right? Like it never had to get this bad. It wasn't this bad before. But you possibly could have been the one to speak some sense into it, right? Like be the bigger person, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of call a truce. Open up those lines of communication to at least give this person a chance to apologize if they were in the wrong. And they definitely got used to that. And now it feels like maybe all of those opportunities has run out. Fresh out of fucks to give. They're hoping that that's not the case, right? They feel like they could tell that you gave a fuck in the past and they were pretending as if they didn't. So you kind of flipped it on them. And now it's on some, okay, if you show me that you don't give a fuck, I'm going to show you I don't give a fuck more. I'm going to show you I don't give a fuck more. Even more, bitch. Okay. That's how this person is feeling. Like they wish that they took advantage of that opportunity before when you gave them a choice. They feel like they don't have a choice now, right? Like, They could, of course, move on this, but there's still this possibility that your feelings for them have changed because of the way that you're moving. It's very different than from the past. So they are recognizing a change, a shift in your energy, your behavior, your actions. So they're desperate. I need answers. Okay. Talk to me. Exclamation mark. I'm going mad trying to understand. Yeah. So this person is really confused that they are the ones that care. Okay. That they're the ones that are attached to this energy. They may be looking up information, Google Smoogle, information about energy transfer. Because why are you okay and they're not, right? Like why are they the ones that are focused on this heavily and you're not? That's not how it was in the past. What they're not recognizing is you did a lot of the heavy lifting is what I'm hearing. Okay, wow. Shit. Forgive me, but I found new love who makes me feel alive. So I feel like this person may have had a dream, or they're calling it a nightmare. There might be some truth to this for some of you. You may have already moved on to a new cycle and they have competition on the field, or you're moving on to a newer connection. You're already involved with someone else and they've kept their feelings for you a secret. Now they definitely feel stupid because whoever this new person is showing up, right? They are showing up. They're showing out. They don't have any shame in their game. If they love you, they're going to say it. If they like you, they're going to say it, right? Like if they want to see you, they're going to say it. They're very upfront, very in your face, very intentional about their approach. That's either what this person saw in their quote unquote nightmare, or that's actually what's going down. Trust the plan. Ciao. So this is somebody who they're definitely kicking themselves, right? Your change or shift in behavior is not only putting you at the forefront of their mind, they really miss you. Okay. So they miss your friendship. They miss your laugh. They miss your banter. There are a lot of things that they're kind of throwing out there. Things that might look small to other people. They're now like really harping on that. I feel like this is not somebody who ever gave you compliments. I don't feel like when they had this, when they had you, when they had access to these things that they saying that they miss, I don't feel like they ever expressed it. I don't feel like they ever gave you any idea, you know, how much they actually enjoyed you, how much they actually liked you. I feel like they tried to play it cool. This is kind of backfiring on them. And they also banked on the fact that they thought that they would have the last say, right? Like the choice, that the choice would continue to be there. So now I'm here to read this. I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. We also have no escape. It doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always runs back to you. You see what I'm saying? Wow. This is crazy. And I feel like if new love has not shown up already, it will, guys. This new person, you will have a choice between two, old and new. I do see that, okay? But what I see with the new person is they don't make you ask. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to teach this person how to love you. You don't have to teach this person what to do. They're grown as fuck. They kind of come in already being that. It doesn't leave a lot to the imagination. They're very intentional, like I said. So this is not somebody who is coming in playing the games, you see. So this person is definitely going to be kicking themselves, right? I feel like they have tried to escape this relationship. I feel like they've tried to escape their own feelings for you. They've tried to avoid them, right? This person may have an avoidant attachment, is what I'm hearing. Avoidant attachment. So would this person be hot and cold or be in and out? I definitely see them acting like they don't care, but on the inside, they actually do care. That worked to their benefit in other connections, okay? And it did work for a little while with you. You were trying to figure this person out, but I feel like it's backfiring in a major way. I don't see that this person ever saw this coming. It wasn't a part of the plan. You getting involved with someone else, or you moving on elsewhere before they were involved elsewhere. So this is the type of, okay. So I feel like they're going through a range of emotions, guys, okay? They're going to first start acknowledging the things that they kept a secret, right? They're going to start acknowledging where the two of you may have gone wrong, in their opinion. Okay, even if you told this person to their face, they feel like they still need to unpack it mentally. And then I feel like they get into this sort of rumination in their mind in terms of, okay, well, maybe I can move forward, right? They may have gone on several dates. They may have become a serial dater. They may have, really been outside. trying to hurriedly replace the connection that they had with you. I don't see them locking anyone down exclusively, like having a title or getting into a relationship or a union, but just the thought of having another person. They thought it would help them escape missing you. It made it worse, okay? So not only would they compare you while out on these dates, they would compare the person that they were in front of to what they had with you, trying to see who could match up, right? They got this, I see a checklist, right, of like all of your qualities and see how much they can check off on the new person. It tanked for them. And I feel like the two of you both got back outside at the same time. It's almost as if energetically they could feel that you were moving forward elsewhere. And there's this sort of race. It's like a race to see who can fall in love first, a race to see who can replace the other first, a race to see who's going to get in a relationship first. And I don't see this person accomplishing that because it's disingenuous. Their feelings are disingenuous, okay? They can't get you out of their mind. They're also acknowledging that this is love. Yep, that they've been fighting. So they have been fighting this, you guys, for a very, very long time. I do see this person like, I'm not going to say beg. I don't think that you were begging, but they made you ask more than once, right? Like how much they were into you, if they like you, like where things are going, and asking for the things that somebody who really loves you, somebody who really likes you would have automatically done that, which is what you're going to get ready to experience, or what you are experiencing with the new love. So it kind of looks like a no-brainer, but I feel like you're going to be really surprised at the intensity that this person comes back in. They do want to fight for this, okay? It says, the harder I try to resist you, the weaker I seem to be. And it also says, I love you more than I have ever found a way to say, because they never fucking said it. Damn. Dare I say you may already be in love elsewhere. You may already have fallen in love by the time this person comes back, for some of you. For some of you, not all of you. Reconciliation is the name of the game, okay? We do have the grass is greener in the reverse. So this is somebody who is acknowledging that they did think that the grass was greener. It says, I need time to see if there's better romantic options. You see what I'm saying? The bullshit. When in all actuality, they fucking loved you. While the two of you were dealing with each other, they had already fallen in love, okay? They just were fighting it and definitely avoiding it at all costs. So I feel like when the two of you would have a good time, if you would have like a good day or just a good week together, and this person would feel, right, their insides, right, those butterflies, they would feel themselves cowering or softening to your advances. I feel like they would do something, okay? It's definitely giving self-sabotage. They would either start an argument or trigger, you know, it would cause a trigger. An invisible trigger would go off to where this person would either fall off the face of the earth, start overly acting like they don't care, which made you feel like, you know, lesser than, right? Try to pretend like they had other options, or try to entertain other options in order to get this ick off of them. That's how they view the term love. It's really wild. So this one says, I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date. Oh, buddy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I don't know. Have you changed? Like, have you transformed? Like, I just don't understand what your end goal is here, especially if you have not already transformed. Okay. It definitely feels like the underlining theme is for this person to see you ride off into the sunset with somebody who knows how to love you correctly with this new love card. Okay. There's a great danger of them being rejected. I don't think that that's going to go over well, because this person, for me, okay, the way that I'm feeling this energy and these cards, they're not cool. You see what I'm saying? It's definitely giving emotional imbalancing, okay? They're not balanced internally. They're going through an emotional roller coaster. They need to heal from this. So this person may become very annoying or a nuisance, especially if they decide to pull the trigger and try to come towards you. Now, keep in mind, their arrogance told them that you would be the one to come back first. So they're already pissed that they have to be the ones to do it. And the only reason why I feel like they are moving on this as quickly as they are is because all of their other options failed. Boom, zero. They got none, right? As well as the fact that they can't get you out of their mind, right? There is this air of desperation where they kind of just need to know that they're not the only ones feeling like this, and that they are going to ask certain questions or attempt to contact you, attempt to see you, attempt to go out with you, right? They may bring you flowers. They may bring some kind of gesture, right? Some candy, or make you a meal, something to that effect. a small gift, a small token of their affection. They're going to, that's the way that they're going to open it up, right? They want to keep this a secret. They don't want you to know that they actually like you or love you as much as they do. So that to me still feels like you're playing a game. It does. Like, you about to get your feelings hurt, bro. Ma'am, sir, process. This is a dangerous game you're playing, okay? Your ego and your esteem are very fragile. I see it. Okay, you're pointing the finger at how strong Aquarius is, but I feel like your weaknesses are catching up to you. Okay, so 9 of Cups. That goes over that I'm cool. No, I'm really not. So I feel as though this person is they are seeking happiness, yes. But I feel like they have some residual toxic traits, okay? Some residual toxic effects or trauma coming to the surface that has them wanting to go about getting their satisfaction, getting their needs met, getting their wishes fulfilled in a very toxic way. And the only reason why I say that is because the 9 of Cups is not necessarily a bad card, but in this positioning, which is clarifying this, I'm cool, but I'm not. It feels to me that you gave this person a lot, right? Like they were really fulfilled, content, and not much would have changed, right? Their choice would have been to keep things the same. Their choice would have been to keep things how they were prior, and they kind of want to go back to that. They are viewing it as a blessing, but I still feel like there's a reason why you felt like you had to go elsewhere. And whatever that reason was, I don't see this person actually changing it. And the 9 of Cups can also signify like that genie in a bottle type of energy, okay? Somebody who is there to be at your beck and call, right? Is there to serve you, is there to see if you need anything else, is there to make your wishes come true. I feel like that's how this person is viewing you, okay? They kind of want to reestablish that abundant energy. So I do see this image of when you released yourself from this person, or when you started to heal from this, go in the opposite direction, really working towards what your next phase is going to be like, what your next cycle will be. Energetically, this person can feel a cord cutting, number one. And number two, I feel like there's an image that they're giving me of their cup kind of depleting of that luxurious, abundant, you know, fulfilling, happy, satisfactory, okay, type of energy, satisfying energy. They were extremely content. I'm hearing the phrase, they're learning that fat meat is greasy. I don't never say that. That's what I just heard. Yeah, and this is an image of somebody eating at the table, right? So this person was getting really fat off of your energy, right? Feeling good. They still wanted to pretend as if it wasn't as good to them as it actually was, right? Look how this figure has their eyes closed. It looks like they are enjoying a delectable buffet, bitch. This is this person's idea of what they had, right? And I feel like they just didn't plan for you to escape. And I feel like the manipulation, okay, the underlining manipulation, even if they didn't notice that they were doing it, was make a no escape plan for you, right? So get you attached to them, make you feel as though you should work towards them actually expressing this to you or showing this to you, getting you into a position to fight for something that you may never get, okay? Believing the hype or believing the potential of where things could go, trusting the process, so to speak, while at the same time protecting their own energy and emotions by acting like they didn't give a fuck whether it goes either way. So there is something about emotional unavailability I'm hearing. So perhaps maybe in the past you were attracted to that. Hard to get. It was kind of sexy when somebody was mysterious, when somebody didn't necessarily act like they were head over heels in love with you. There's something really sexy about that switch over, okay, where you're getting to know someone and it's like they could have any guy that they want, they could have any girl that they want, but we're dating each other and they're not doing the most, right? They're too cool. They're too calm, cool, collected to ever bow down to you type shit. I don't know what kind of twisted world that would be attractive, but I do see that to some extent. So their nonchalance could be something that really was sexy to you, okay? This has backfired on them, however, okay? I feel like you kind of got hip to this person's game, or they at least do. They feel that way, okay? they kind of thought that they did have you trapped. I'm not going to lie, okay? We have the Four of Cups. They feel like they had you in a position where you were refusing offers or refusing other people who may have been more qualified than them, that maybe they created a blind spot for bigger, better opportunities, new love, love that would be fulfilling to you as well. And they feel like they did that by way of being indifferent, getting you thinking up in your head. And now they're viewing it as a missed opportunity, right? Because they've known all along. This person doesn't, they know how to get people. They don't know how to keep people. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So the plan was never for you to go off and be single, okay? You're attractive. You are achieving goals. You will soon to be rewarded for your efforts. But this is something about self-sufficiency. This is about being happily single. This is about an aura more than it is about like possessions and achievements. It's more about an aura, what you possess, what you put off, what you put out. This is something that this person always recognized within you, which is why they tried to hold it captured, right? Keep it captured. Hold it captive. Your aura. Create a blind spot to where even if you did meet somebody out, right, when you were dealing with this person, you're loyal. So you weren't giving other people an opportunity, even though they placed you in a position to have to ask way too many times for the bare necessities in this relationship. It was all part of the game. Damn. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah. So get you to ignore your intuition. This was the intentions initially, you guys, okay? I do see that that has changed. I do see it has changed, but I feel like the biggest lie told here, a scheme, was this person trying to be sneaky and avoid what they were actually feeling. I do get this person being a little frustrated or even angry that they felt like they were falling for you more than you were falling for them. See, they were pretending as if they didn't care, but I'm not saying that you didn't care. I'm just saying that indifference shit, you are true to that. Like, you know, that's just who you are innately. It takes a lot for you to actually start giving a fuck. And I do feel like you got to the point where you were caring about this person. You did care about them, but they took advantage of that, not recognizing that there could be a swift change at any point in time. Now, the High Priestess in the reverse really is a red flag for me, because anybody who doesn't want you to listen to your insides, listen to yourself internally, listen to the whispers, lean into your own wisdom, that's a dangerous one, right? Like I said, though, I feel like this has backfired on this person. And I also feel as though a part of their plan, right, a part of their way to bag a pre-empress or a pre-emperor, bag meaning get you, right, attach themselves to you, own you, okay, capture you. These are all phrases that I'm seeing, and I'm seeing like a hand, right, bringing your aura to them, attaching themselves to it. I feel like a great part of that was because they did see your value. So this is the type of person, instead of telling you that they think that you're the shit, they're going to do the opposite and act like they're unimpressed, or act as if, do you want a cookie type shit, right? Like you're not doing anything big, okay? It's cute and everything, but you got to relax. You got to chill. So dim your light, or just kind of, I would say, invalidate accomplishments, invalidate certain things about you that they really love. Instead, they want to make it appear as if they're unimpressed by it. That's the sort of energy that I'm getting. That was all a lie. Okay? A lie. This person could have easily given you what you were asking for, but I feel like they fought against it. And that's what I'm saying. Not beg, but you definitely had to fight this person tooth and nail for things that they should have been giving you, for things that they knew that you deserved in this relationship. Knight of Cups is like that really sweet, wearing heart on the sleeve, being, you know, attentive, being supportive, kind of being having an adoration for someone, an admiration for someone, right? Adoring the other party or the other person. And I feel like this person felt all of these things, but they avoided it. You see, they flipped it into the reverse. And if they felt themselves being too sweet or too attentive, too, you know, too supportive, right? Like too involved, too emotional, then I feel like that's when they would start a fight, or that's when they would do something to create this disagreement or this disconnect. And now they are having to face these desires, these feelings for you head on. But again, I feel like this is the gag. This is the gag. Baby, they're going to be sick, okay? Now, let's hop over to the extended, okay? See what got going on over there. I definitely want to see what is their next move, right? Like, what are they hoping to come of this? I first want to see if they've transformed, okay? Have they changed? I see them acknowledging and taking accountability for certain things, right? Really looking at certain things head on, not being able to avoid certain things anymore. So I would like to know what the outcome of that is. Have they grown the fuck up, right? Like, have they evolved? Have they matured? Have they awakened and transformed? I also want to see what this transformation, the details of that, what does that entail? Okay, let's see what karma is looking like for this person as well. Just to be nosy, okay, I want to know what their purest intentions are according to the divine in terms of this approach, right? In terms of this attempt to reconcile, what are their purest intentions? That'll also let you know if you're still dealing with the same person or if they've actually changed. And then I want to see what their next steps are going to be. How are they attempting to approach this? What are they going to be doing in order to come back towards you? Like, what is the approach itself? That is so that you can be prepared and be ready. Okay. I also want to know what the lesson was in all of this, okay? Especially for those of you who have not stumbled upon this just yet. We want to be sure we know what the lesson is and that we've learned the lesson so that it's not repeating itself and we can open ourselves up to this newer cycle. Now, again, you do have choice. You do have a choice, right? But we just want to be sure that we're not repeating the same mistakes, which is why we need to know that this older energy has transformed itself and that you have also learned your lessons and awakened to certain things so that when you are attracting new, that it is just that, right? Something different, something new, something more evolved, something more healthy, okay? Let's also see, assuming you've learned these necessary lessons, how does the divine suggest you approach the next cycle? What should your vibe be in order to make sure that you are vibrating at the highest frequency and only attracting healthy shit? Period. Period. We will also then get into new love. Okay, we'll see exactly what this person, who this person is, what they are like. Is it worth it, right? Like, what do you get out of investing in this person? Are their intentions pure? Why are they single? Okay, I need to just really dig into who they are, their character, okay, how you may potentially meet this person. We'll see if there are any red flags or deal breakers, and I also want to know what their exes have to say about them, okay? Let's see if there are any blockages, obstacles, or anything that can kind of slow down the momentum of moving towards your desires, and then we'll get the potential for union with this new love, okay? What is the potential for things to go all the way? We will also get the potential outcome of the old thing, okay? If we take into consideration that this person has awakened, let's see what happens if you do involve yourself, okay? Let's just get a let's just get some insight. What are you setting yourself up for? Okay. If you do involve yourself, what is the best possible outcome for the old and the new? And then we'll get advice. Okay. I may throw in a Ask the Universe reading. In fact, I think I am. I'm going to throw in an Ask the Universe reading. Okay. I'll give you the floor to ask a couple questions, but I will have more instructions for that over in the extended. Okay. So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.